Yo, what's good, gang? This the Dope Guy, and I am back with another video, big dog. Yo, I hope you guys are all doing well out there because I'm doing alright, and here I am spinning the block with content for y'all, man, on my soul. Hey, yo, today's video, we got former gang member survives near fatal shooting, man. This is featuring Solin Roman, man. Yo, shout out to him, man. Remember months ago I did a piece on him. I did a reaction on him, I should say, when he was part of the gang, you know what I'm saying? Then he found his way out, man, and someone in the comments, like from a video I did last time, talk about that he passed away in the shooting, and I apologize for the wrong information that was received, you know what I'm saying? But according to this video, it said he survived a near fatal incident. So shout out to him. I'm glad he's still alive, you know what I'm saying? I'm just glad, bro. I'm just glad he's still alive, man. Because when I heard that he had got shot, it was tough, bro, because he was turning his life around. And yeah, I was just hoping, you know, it wasn't true, but come to find out that he survived it. So shout out to him, much love, respect. Shout out to my people in South Africa, much love, respect to all y'all out there. I got nothing but love and respect for all my big dogs who've been supporting me from day one. And I cannot wait to get into the story and hear about his update. But before we do that, subscribe to the Dope Guy, the way to get notifications every time I upload. And follow right here on Snapchat and Instagram right across the bottom screen. So with that being said, I'm not gonna hold y'all much longer because y'all already know this. Go big dog. Let's get into it. Yes, Sirski.
What's up, everyone? I hope you're all doing well. Today I have some pretty big updates about Solin Roman. At the beginning of this year...
Solin Roman, I apologize. I said Sal. I apologize for the mispronunciation. And shout out to Wide Awake Podcast. Shout out to them.
I released a documentary with him, and during that documentary I interviewed the Americans gang, which he was a part of, his brother Lee, his older brother Lee, was actually one of the leaders of. And while I was interviewing him, he became very emotional, and I think it was pretty clear to see that he was in a really bad place in his life. When I released the documentary, his story connected with millions of people.
Yeah.
I mean, this documentary blew up all over the place. It is probably the biggest thing I've ever done, and one of the projects that I'm the most proud of. Once I released the documentary, a group of people from an organization called Sons of God Reach went to Hamburg and found Solin, and they actually took him back to their treatment center. It's basically a safe space for people from...
And shout out to them for doing that. They saved that young man's life, bro. They saved his life. When I watched, when he was like really out there in the streets, man, it was tough to watch, bro. It was like, damn, man, it was tough because he was seeing himself as a product of his own environment, bro. He felt like he had no way to escape, no way to get out, no way to breathe. And, you know what I'm saying, when the documentary came out, you know what I'm saying, and the group had found him, and I was just happy that he was able to get a second chance at life, you know what I'm saying. I know in some instances your past troubles could follow you, but, man, I was just happy that he was able to get saved in due time, you know what I'm saying, before it got even worse.
Places like the Cape Flats and from backgrounds like Solin comes from to go restart their life. It's a fresh start, basically. One of the guys that works there and that went and found Solin gave me a call and told me that they had taken him in and that he was doing incredibly well, and I just really wanted to see this. Most people that live the kind of lifestyle that he does don't make it very, very late in life. They don't live for very long. And it was just incredible to see that someone had gone out and, you know, removed him from that environment and put him in a new place where he can recover and start afresh and clear his head, you know, probably for the first time ever. So they gave me a call saying that Solin was there, and I went down to go and see him. During that time, I couldn't believe the change that I saw in him. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen such a drastic change in my life. From complete hopelessness to a kid that had so much potential for the future. And I spent the day there, I documented the experience, and I made another documentary showing how much he had changed, and I also highlighted the work that was being done at Sons of God Reach, because they truly are doing incredible work. I released the documentary, and this one blew up just as big as the first one. And I think it was because of that drastic change. So many people have suffered through addiction or know someone that has suffered through addiction and gangsterism. And I think it just really connected with a lot of people. And Solin had a lot of people rooting for him. After I released the documentary, things went pretty quiet for a while, until I got a call from the guys at Sons of God Reach saying that Lee had been shot And I'm not going to get into the incident too much. There's a bunch of articles online if you guys want to see. But it seems like Lee opened fired on some people and took a few people's lives. And in retaliation,
they got him.
His life was taken as well.
Yeah.
And I received this call, and the guys at Sons of God Reach told me that Solin was going to be coming down to Cape Town again for the funeral.
Yeah.
And I was actually planning on going to the funeral as well. But I was warned not to by quite a few people because
it's dangerous.
Often the
up.
funerals of gangsters or the funerals of especially gang leaders, I guess, can become targets of shootings or retaliations.
Yep.
And I'm glad I didn't go to the funeral because that's exactly what happened. And luckily, Solin was completely fine at the funeral. Everyone escaped. I think 10 shots were fired by either a rival gang or...
People don't care, bro. You know what I'm saying? This gang lifestyle, people do not give a damn, bro. They don't give a damn if it's a funeral or whatnot. They feel like it's a lot of unfinished business, man, especially if there's bloodshed. If there's bloodshed, it's hard to call a truce on any of this shit, for real. Like, let's be honest. There's no way of calling a truce if blood has been shed in the process of all this shit. It's crazy work.
I think there might even be some internal fighting. I'm not too sure. But 10 shots were fired at the funeral. Everyone was fine, luckily. But then the real trouble started after the funeral. Solin was supposed to be going home to complete his last few weeks in the program. But I heard that his parents or his father asked him to stay home for one more day. So Solin did stay in Manenberg, and I heard during this time he was mainly in the house. And at some point, one of his friends, it was a girl, came to visit him, and they were hanging out. And then he was going to drop her home because, like I said, this is a very dangerous area.
Right.
And apparently there was some commotion going on the street, people throwing rocks and stuff. So Solin ended up taking her for a walk home, and on that walk, people drove by in a car and opened fire on him. Yeah, it was a drive-by shooting.
Damn.
And then, from what I was told, he was rushed to hospital, and there was a threat to his life in the hospital. This, I know, might sound crazy and a bit far-fetched, but apparently, a lot of the time after an unsuccessful hit, gang members will go to hospitals and finish the job. So they were very worried for his safety in the hospital.
Damn.
And at this time, I had no idea what was going on. Things started to break online. People stopped.
Solin Roman, a 21-year-old, became an internet sensation for having his life turn around after leaving the Americans gang. Was shot 4 times yesterday. His stepbrother was killed a week ago after he opened fire on bystanders and killed 2 and injured another 2. He was then killed an hour after the incident. Shit.
Started posting that Solin had passed away, that he had been shot, and then I received a call from the guys at Sons of God Reach telling me exactly what had happened. After I found out he was shot, there really wasn't much to do besides kind of just sit and wait, and I was in constant contact with family of Solin and people that he has been staying with for the past few months at Sons of God Reach, and they were just giving me constant updates on his health, and to be honest, we really weren't sure if he was going to make it, and people online had already started reporting that he had passed away. I think a lot of people still to this day thinks Solin is dead.
That's why I thought. That's when I saw the comment when they said that he passed away. I was like, oh no, I hope it wasn't true, man, because I had mentioned in a video that someone had said that he passed away, and I apologize for the misinformation. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just glad to hear that he survived. You know what I'm saying? Because if it would have happened, man, that'd have been gut wrenching. I'm pretty sure bro would have felt the way because of the whole documenting him being in the gang, the Americans gang, and probably felt guilty for all this unfolding. You know what I'm saying?
After a few days, Solin's condition started to stabilize, and I was eventually able to go visit him in hospital. I'm currently walking around Hertzkia Hospital looking for Solin.
Yeah.
And I have no idea where he is. I was pretty shocked when I saw him. The last time I saw him, he was like standing up, smiling, having fun, playing soccer, and now he's lying in a bed with 2 bullet holes in him. And we had a little chat while he was lying on the table. I think he was just about to go in for another surgery, and he gave me his cross that he was wearing at the time of the shooting. And I ended up going home. I could see that Solin was from what I could tell, he was going to be okay. And then I got word that Solin had left hospital and that he was back in the program and that he was actually set to graduate in a few days.
That's dope.
So, yeah, things turned around really quickly, and Solin must be one of the luckiest people on earth because he is seemingly okay. Like I said, I was invited to his graduation. Initially, I thought it was going to be a small graduation just for him and the guys at his center, but it was actually guys and girls from centers all over South Africa that came down for this. I mean, there was pastors and preachers from America. It was a big deal, and Solin was the star of the show.
It's awesome. It's awesome.
And yeah, like I said, I documented the whole process, and here's some footage from his graduation. We're here today for Solin Roman's graduation, and the last time I saw him was in a hospital bed, so let's go see how he's doing now. What's up, guys? Solin! What's up, man? How you doing?
Hey, old bro, right there. Shout out to him.
Nice to see you, brother. How you feeling?
Good, I'm good. The Lord.
Yeah?
Awesome.
Yes, I'm only trusting in the Lord, what the Lord do in my life.
Are you ready for your graduation?
I'm ready, yes, sir.
So, Solin, I just want to know, after everything that you guys have gone through, everything that you've gone through over the past few months, how do you feel to be here today and to be graduating?
I'm feeling happy, man. I only trust in the Lord, what the Lord kept doing in my life. You see, the Lord, He take me out of the darkness and He put me in the light to I can make His name higher and bigger.
Today, Solin is graduating.
That's right.
Can you just give us a little bit of an overview of what's happened the past few weeks and how Solin is doing today?
Okay, so Solin has reached his stage in his program. He's graduating with us here in Cape Town now. And obviously there's been an incident with his brother's passing and shooting, and we went to the funeral, and there was, chaos at the funeral, and there afterwards he also got shot 2 times, because the area was still very hostile. Manenberg was very hostile at that time. So but by the grace of God, he made it through that, and we trust in the Lord, for peace in his life, for peace in Manenberg and things like that. We believe he's got a bright future ahead of him if he's able to stay focused and do what he's doing now, do the right thing, and we believe, he can make a success of his life. And that's our hearts, to see him successful.
I thought it would be really cool to come and give you your necklace just before you graduate.
Thank you, man. Just
Will you take your cap off? Yes. I'll put it on for you.
You know, man, only the Lord knows what does it. I thank you. You also, man, what you doing in my life. You watch me every time. I can thank you also for you, man. What the Lord can do and for you. It's a present, man.
I think, Solin, I think we need to go. It's time for you to graduate, eh? Should we go inside?
Yes, yes.
Guys, we're gonna pray, and then everybody inside, your family, your friends, our family, our friends, we are all ready to celebrate you. Thank you for your blessing upon us. Thank you for your grace upon us. I pray now, God, that you will be with us in the mighty name of Jesus. I thank you, I worship you, and I honor you in Jesus' name. Are you ready? Yeah! Are you ready? Yeah! Soldier! Yes! Soldier! Yes, sir! Soldier! Yes, sir! Are you ready? Yeah!
Are you ready?
I'm ready, I'm blessed. Amen.
How do you feel seeing him today? Literally just 2 weeks after being shot, standing here smiling and ready to graduate.
No, that's amazing. From the video that you made, actually, I saw him on the video you made, and the moment I saw him on the video that you made, in my own heart, I said to myself, our boys that's on the Cape Flats, we're not only good for that. We are not only good for drugs and gangsterism, we're not good for that. I myself come from that background, and so I felt, compelled to do something about it. And from that time to now, I've seen transformation in his life, man. Daily, every day, this, the rough edges. He came in with a lot of rough edges. He came in, and he didn't know that stealing was wrong.
Right.
You understand? He took off the guy's toiletries and he thought it was okay. I had to explain to him, Solin, you don't do that. That's wrong to do.
Right, it's
you
wrong.
understand? Because it was so
take from
part of
others.
his lifestyle. And to see him
He didn't know that, bro. That's all he knew growing up in the environment he was in, bro. He didn't know that was wrong to do that, man. And I'm so glad for this program, man. It saved him and many other people's lives out there, man. Shout out to the program, man. Yo, this is awesome, bro.
There now, not taking from anybody. not swearing at his brothers, you know, and just the change, the transformation that we've been seeing daily, you know, it's been great. But there's still a journey ahead. In my opinion, I see Solin needing to take 3 years out. At least, like I myself took 3 years. I think it's going to take about 3 years for him to really, you know, start settling into society and become an effective member in the community. So that is what we see.
I hope you guys enjoyed taking a look at that graduation. It was truly special. It was a special moment. And it was so incredible to see Solin, after everything he's gone through, finally graduate. And now he's off to finish the rest of his program, or the next phase of his program, in a different part of the country.
Yeah.
And the future for Solin is looking very bright. I wanted to do something special for Sons of God Reach and for Solin. So with them, I've set up a Backer Buddy account, and this is basically a way for you guys to support him and the amazing work they do at Sons of God Reach. So please consider it. I know it will go a long way. And I can personally vouch for the work they're doing there. It is absolutely incredible, and I promise you your donations will be going to good use. But anyway, I hope you guys took something from this video, and thank you guys once again just for all the support over this year. It has been incredible.
Yeah.
Enjoy your holidays, and I will see you all very soon. Bye.
Like I said, man, it's awesome, bro, man. He survived this situation. He could have lost his life. It was tough, man, especially just hearing about his story, man. He was very emotional when we first were introduced to him. Very emotional, very angry, you know what I'm saying? Especially coming from the environment you come from. Like, I see that out here in Chicago. Trust me, I understand, I get it. You know what I mean? But shout out to the Sons of God Reach program for saving this young man's life, man. It's awesome. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Solin for graduating. You know what I mean? Very happy for him, very proud of him. And shout out to Wide Awake Podcast, man. Shout out to bro, man, for getting his story out there and documenting him and, you know, saving his life. You know what I'm saying? Saving his life. And, you know what I'm saying? It's super. That's dope. That's super dope. And, man, I ain't gonna hold you, man. I was holding back tears a little bit just watching him at the ceremony. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. It was very emotional, and just to see him strive and make a recovery from being shot multiple times, you can't do nothing but have tears of joy for this kid. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him, and just happy for him, bro. And I can't wait to hear about the next phase of his life and what he got going on. And we're all rooting for you, bro. Trust me, bro. We are all rooting for you, dog. No doubt about it. You're gonna be great in whatever you choose to do, bro. Salute to you, my boy. For real, for real. But yo, hope you enjoyed the reaction to this video. If you enjoyed my reaction, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the Dope Guy Big Dog. Hit the notification bell whenever I upload. From right here on Snapchat and Instagram, right across the bottom screen. Any other videos you may check out, please comment into this video, my other videos, and leave likes and comments on all my videos to help grow the channel, help with the algorithm, for sure. Any more videos you may check out, leave a comment in the comment section below. You know, I got you. I'm gonna spin the block. But yeah, man, it's the Dope Guy, and I am out. Yes, sir. Here we go.